fight, trying to see where the life take me, so I roll the dice. Look up to no one else, but yeah, I was shy. I got real power, Hebrew Israelite.
At high level, World War III continuing to be on the rise. So guess what? We gotta make sure we woken up spiritually. Romans 13:11.
Romans chapter 13 and verse 11. Yeah. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time.
That what?
That now it is high time.
And the Lord said, now it is the time, man. It is high time.
Right.
All right? It wasn't, 50 years ago. Hey, that might not have been a time. 400 years ago. And the Lord said, now it is high time. All right? You living in an age where, a lot of forefathers, they would be blessed. They would be extremely happy to see the end of the world, man.
Right.
All right? They would love to see the things that's going on right now. They would love to live during this time, to fight off demons, to be waking up the elect, evangelizing. Hey, Abraham, he would love this moment, man. All right, Peter. All right, the men of old, Enoch. All right, so the Lord said it is high time to what?
To awake out of sleep.
To what?
To awake out of sleep.
No, to be sleep.
To awake out of sleep.
Hey, the Lord said now it's time to wake the hell up, man.
Right.
Right, get your mind right. Start studying, man. Know your history.
Right.
Know the history of your ancestors. Know what is required of you to survive the end of the world, man. Learn what is required of you to make the Most High happy,
Right.
to get the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Now is the time to be doing these things, because again, that time is going to come where things is going to get closed up. Are you not going to be able to buy? The men of the Lord is not going to be on the highways and byways. You're not going to be able to spiritually buy and sell.
Right.
For the understanding. And guess what? Your works is going to get tallied up and you're not going to be able to work no more. So read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than where we believe.
See that? So your salvation is nearer than what you believe.
That's right.
You might believe salvation is 20 years from now. Whole time, it might be, the Lord might cut that in half, 5 years. And what's your nationality? Mexican, we got good news for you. You believe in the Bible? Uno minutos. 90 more. Why not? Give us 5 minutes. That's all we ask. 5 minutes.
Real fast.
5 minutes. All right. You said what? We're on the same. We're on the same page as you, sister.
Right.
We don't believe in religion as well.
Right.
Can we show you what the real religion is? That's because their slave masters, the conquistador Spaniards, that's what they brought over there. All right. Likewise with the so-called African Americans, a lot of our slave masters was Baptist, Christian, Seventh-day Adventist.
Right.
So by default, the slaves are gonna pick up whatever their slave master gave them.
Right.
That's why we had a sign with the word religious on it. Hey, Ryan, you're checking that bag. So we're going to show you what true religion is. Reading this up.
Book of James 1:26.
No.
If any man among you seem to be religious.
It says what?
If any man among you seem to be religious.
So the Lord said, if you seem to be religious, read on. You'll put up the etymology of the word religious.
And bridleth not his tongue,
Right.
but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain.
Right.
Pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless.
What?
To visit the fatherless.
Read on.
And widows in their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world.
And to what?
And keep himself unspotted from the world.
So true religion is to visit the fatherless, the widows. Not only that, to keep yourself unspotted from this wicked world. So right here we pulled up, start there. You got the man-made religions. All right, you got the Baptists. That was created by John Smith in 1608. You got Charles Parnell. All right, that's where you get your Pentecostal from. Joseph Smith, Charles Russell, right? William Miller, Seventh-day Adventist, Jehovah's Witness, Mormonism. All right, give me Colossians 2:16, 2:8. All right, Colossians 2:8. So again, all of these men were 9 times out of 10 they were slave masters. Just look at the dates. So that's good that you don't believe in religion, sister, but it's important that you do believe in this Bible, because this Bible is actually a history book.
Right.
All right, we got to pull it up.
It's the etymology of the word religion. It says state of life bound by monastic vows. Also action or conduct indicating a belief in a divine power and reverence for and desire to please it.
Right.
It says from the French religion or religion, devotion, religious. Let me get to the point. It says respect for what is sacred, reverence for the gods, sense of right, moral obligation, fear of God, divine service, religion, a faith, or a mode of worship.
Right? So it says a mode of worship or the fear of God, or to be morally upright. Linking up with James chapter 1, 26 on down. So that's good. You don't want to believe in these man-made religions, especially Catholicism.
Right.
All right, don't they pray? They worship the Virgin Mary. She's not even a virgin no more. They say, oh yeah, she's a virgin. How? She had Christ, and Christ had brothers and sisters. How is she still a virgin? All right. So it's a lot of. Yeah, she's not a virgin anymore. It's just that not throwing shade to her. It's just it is what it is. But they do that. They worship her because they said that virginity, which it was in the ancient world and still is now, shows a lot of pureness and innocency. But guess what? Again, she's not a virgin anymore. Right. I won't. Last verse.
Colossians 2:8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men,
right,
after the rudiments of the world.
You got to beware lest any man spoil you through philosophies and doctrines. So, sister, the truth is that your history is in this Bible. That you will be an Israelite, princess from the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
Did you say you was Mexican? All right, but do you read the word Mexican in the Bible? No. Hispanic in the Bible? Latina? No. So your ancestors go back to the Aztecs.
Right.
The Aztecs go back to an ancient biblical tribe called the tribe of Issachar.
Right.
And the tribe of Issachar, you know what the word Issachar means? The word itself in the Hebrew means, right, Yashakar, which means he is higher. Because the people was known for their labor and their work. Guess what people on the earth are the hardest workers?
Right.
Let's just be honest.
Right.
So,
Feel it now.
see that? So-called Mexicans. Some of them don't feel it. It's in their spirit. That's how God created them. So, sister, take our flyer. We got a flyer. Take our flyer. You will be an Israelite. We must keep God's commandments in these last days. All right, sister. She said what? See that? All right. Issachar, man. All right. It's still Issachar at the end of the day. All right. Right. So the word, Lord willing, she look into that, man.
All right. That's right.
All right. Lord willing, she wake up her mind, man. That she's not a Hispanic. All right. Give me Hebrews chapter 4. Right? It's like, give me, not Hebrews 4, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, and verse number 4. Alright? You don't want anybody to give you weird and false understanding. Because next thing you know, you're going to believe in anything. Right. Give me Proverbs 14:5. You got to make sure you study what you have heard. What you've been, anybody teach you something, you don't want to just go with it. Because if you just do that, that's why you see a lot of the masses of people are mentally gone.
Right.
They believe what they see on social media. Eve, she going into the rocks and the crystals.
Right.
Right? She believe in that. People, they believe into the zodiac signs. Oh yeah, Tyrell, he do act like this. He must be a Sag. Right? Eve talking about Sag season.
Oh.
People believe in that stuff.
Right.
But don't even know the history behind it.
Right.
People celebrate, this is around the time of the Christmas season. Y'all celebrate Christmas? Y'all don't? Alright, that's good, that's good. Alright, 1 out of 1,000. Alright? Y'all celebrate Christmas? Christmas? They don't know what's going on. And y'all celebrate Christmas? right, y'all celebrate Christmas? Hey, brother. Yeah. A lot of people are celebrating Christmas right now.
Right.
But guess what? We asked them what's the origin of Christmas. Are they gonna know? No. We ask people all the time what's the origin of Thanksgiving. Don't know. See that? You got the elves on a damn car. You got a bus. A CTA bus talking about the holiday season. It's the holiday bus. Alright? Free rides. This is all what you call philosophy and vain deceit, man. False doctrines. And people, they believe into that stuff. So bring this out.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
For though they flourish in branches for a time, yet standing not fast, they shall be shaken with the wind.
Right.
And through the force of winds, they shall be rooted out. The imperfect branches shall be broken off. Their fruit unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yet meat for nothing.
Right? So you don't want to be meat for nothing. You don't want to be shaken to and fro with different doctrines and philosophy. A new doctrine come out, you just going with it.
Right.
So-called white man make up a new holiday. We're going to celebrate. This is a holiday for all of the slaves. All right? Celebrating this, that we put you guys in slavery. How much you want to bet you're going to have one Negro celebrating that, man? All right? Celebrating his own people getting put into slavery. I mean, they do it with Thanksgiving.
Right.
And don't even know it.
Right.
All right? They do it with these different things. So guess what? If Esau come out with a holiday and say, guess what? 1619, that's what we celebrate. We love when that happens. You're going to have Jake celebrating it, man. Y'all celebrate Christmas? Y'all do? What's the origin of Christmas? If we can ask you. $1 million question. Jesus? It's like, that's the origin of Christmas? What you would say? That is? He's the origin. So like, why do people celebrate Christmas? That's the question. Because we've been asking like a lot of people.
Celebration of birth.
Of Christ?
Christ, yeah.
Can we show you something out the Bible that you probably never heard before?
I thought you went to Catholic school.
I did. I went to Catholic school.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's test your Catholic knowledge. You mind? Just one verse. One verse.
One verse.
One. What's your name? Jordan. Jordan. All right, you want to stay for this? One verse.
Real fast.
All right, let's go to Luke chapter 2 and verse number 6.
The book of Luke, chapter 2, and verse number 6.
Bring it out.
And it reads, and also it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, wrapped him in swaddling clothes, laid him in a manger.
Right. So Mary, she brought forth her son Jesus around this time. Read on.
Because there was no room for them in the inn.
Right.
And there were in the same country shepherds.
It says what?
And there were in the same country shepherds.
So around the time that Christ was born, supposedly December 25th, it was shepherds outside. Now, around December, does it get hot or cold? Get cold. So are shepherds out during the time of this when it's cold? They are? They not. Around this region, especially over there in that region, they wouldn't be out. So Christ, he was born during a time where shepherds and sheep was out. It would be impossible, especially over there in that region when it gets really cold during the winter time, for shepherds and sheep to be out.
Right.
So the truth is, Christ actually wasn't born on December 25th. And Christmas is a pagan holiday which goes back to the Roman god Nimrod, the Babylonian god, which was the sun god. So that's just some information for you to look into. Hey brother, come here to word, brother. Well, let's see. See that? They walked off. What did he say? He said something? Yeah. Don't know what's going on. So sheep is out during the time. Hold on. We talking about Jerusalem winter.
Right.
It get real. The Lord said, give me Psalms chapter 147.
Bring it out.
Right? Psalms 147. And I believe that's verse number 17.
Psalms 147 and verse 17. He casteth forth his ice like morals. Who can stand before his cold?
What the Lord said?
Who can stand before his cold?
No man can.
Who can stand before his cold?
Hey family, y'all got 2 minutes for the Lord?
For God.
2 minutes for the Bible to learn your nationality. I read that again.
He casteth forth his ice like morsels. Who can stand before his cold?
And that's a rhetorical question. Who can stand before the cold of the Lord?
Right.
And the Lord will freeze the whole earth, and everybody will be frozen for centuries, and then he can unfreeze it like that. All right. So guess what? Over there in Jerusalem, it get cold over there. Why would sheep be out during that time? The shepherds. No, we're gonna have the cattle locked up in the inside, man. Yeah, there's no grass out there for them to eat. Everything's all frozen. So what you're gonna come to find out, Christ, he wasn't born on December 25th, man.
Break it down.
Right? That's the world's biggest lie. I don't even know where they get that from. How you gonna choose a Pacific? How you gonna pursue a Pacific date on the Son of Man? If Christ was here before the world began, before the months was even created, he was here. How you gonna give him a Pacific month?
Oh.
But guess what? That's the pride of the so-called white man. Give me Daniel chapter 7 and 25. And still hold Proverbs 14 and 5.
The book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 25.
Yeah.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High,
Right.
and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws.
And what?
Times and laws.
And that's what he's doing. He's changing the times up. Now you have something called daylight saving times. It get dark early. Right? He's changing laws now. He's just changing everything. He's giving labels to everything. He said, yeah, this is right here. This is what this is going to. All right? That's off. Speaking great things against the Most High. Read on.
And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
Meaning for a dispensation of time, we're going to be given into the hand of our enemy, man.
Right.
Where we're over here, and he's changing times and laws. You got the even in the East Indians or the Muslims eating ice cream. All right, freaking off in trench coats. Yeah, I know she did. Eating ice cream, man. Chocolate ice cream. Right.
What the fuck?
What do you mean? What the F?
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck.
You gotta.
What the fuck?
You don't even know what this is.
You.
What is this?
This is just bullshit.
What is it?
Where's your husband?
What is it?
Where's your wife?
Where's your? Hold on, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. She don't have a husband. That's why.
Right.
All right.
Go cook something.
Read this.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 14 and verse 5.
No.
A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness will utter lies.
Jump down to verse 15.
Verse 15. The simple believeth every word.
What the Lord say?
The simple believeth every word.
And the Lord said, "The simple believeth every word." All right, she's simple. She don't know. You can tell she don't know what's going on. All right, she don't know what we're up here preaching. She just see the sign. She looked at this and said, "What the F?" Yeah, she just got mad. 2 minutes for your history. Come educate yourselves. Right? It was a time we used to love wisdom and understanding and history. But guess what? Now we hate it, man. We despise it. But I would like to go back into the 50s, the early 20s, 30s, and see some of those men back then and their knowledge. Compared to now, it's bad. So it's a lot of demons out. We're not going to, she's nobody. All right? She's living probably a miserable life. Her people is getting bombed right now. Her people are getting killed over there. All praises to the Most High. All right? Her people being destroyed, and we love that. We're not going to entertain that, man. You got to come with, for us to entertain, you got to come with some type of understanding.
Right.
All right? Hey, brother, come learn your history, brother. Give us 2 minutes for history. 2 minutes for history. History? See, again, hey, our people used to be educated. We used to have doctors, man. Doctors of the law.
Right.
You had Gamaliel,
Right.
that brought up Paul. Give me that in Acts chapter 22. He was a doctor of the law.
Y'all brothers got 2 minutes for God?
Just give us 2 minutes.
For God.
You say you know something, right? Can we test it? Can we see if you lying or not?
Right.
Yeah. Bring this up.
Acts chapter 22, verse 3.
Yeah.
I am verily a man which am a Jew, born in Tarsus, a city in Sicilia, yet brought up in this city at the feet of Gamaliel, and taught according to the perfect manner of the law.
See that? So Paul was brought up after Gamaliel, man. All right, and he was taught according. Gamaliel was a doctor of the law.
Right.
So he had doctors back then,
Right.
through the Spirit. We had men that wanted to seek out wisdom, the ancients. That's what Sirach is predicated on. You know what?
Of the law of the fathers, and was zealous toward God, as ye all are this day.
It was what?
And was zealous toward God, as all ye are this day.
Are our people zealous now? Only really the brothers in the truth get zealous. You got some people out there in the world. Sis, give us 2 minutes for your history. 2 minutes to learn your history. Our people used to be zealous. They have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. That's Romans chapter 12 and 2. They got a zeal to do wickedness. Go see the bean, the tree. All right? You got something?
What does doctor of the law mean? Like, do that mean like specialist? Or
A doctor is a teacher. That's all it is.
Okay.
All right? A doctor is a teacher. But you had the Pharisees. They was experts on the law. Like we say all the time, a lot of people, they get on the Pharisees. Oh yeah, they're off. Well, not all Pharisees is off, man. You had Nicodemus. For you to be a Pharisee, you have to know the law to the T. All right, you have to know the ins and the outs of this thing. Don't let the sect and a few unrighteous, wicked men, ruin the whole reputation.
All right.
Give me Romans 10 and 2. So Paul, he was zealous. Guess what? We need our people to be zealous, man. Hey, Sirach, he was zealous. Before you get that, give me Sirach, chapter 51 and 13.
They inside the park. I couldn't go.
All right.
Book of Sirach, chapter 51, and verse number 13.
Break it out.
And it reads, when I was yet young, or ever I went abroad, I desire wisdom.
I what?
I desire
What
wisdom.
did Sirach do?
I desire wisdom.
What does it mean to desire something? All right. That's really cohesive with the word lust. All right. So guess what? Sirach, in righteousness, he lusted after wisdom. He had a strong desire for it.
Right.
All right. Oh man, I want to know what this is going into. All right. I want to know what this is talking about. You're going into the histories, the damn 7 councils, ecumenical councils.
2 minutes, brother.
You're searching out history, different battles and different wars. Right. The battle of Ypres. All right. You're going into the wars at Diadici. You going into the Eastern Roman Empire. All right. What's going on, King? What's your name? You said what? Shaw? Alright, for sure, I'm sad. So you know what we out here doing? We out here teaching your history, your identity. So if we ask you what's your nationality, what would you say? African American? Who told you that?
That's what I was born. Shit, what you gonna tell me? What you gonna tell me what my nationality is, man?
We gonna show you through history.
What you gonna tell me?
Because African American ain't always, that was just in the 1980s.
Right.
We was here before the 1980s. We was here thousands of years ago. Who gave you African American? That's the real question.
You tell me. That's what you have.
Your oppressor.
Right. Oppressor. Who is our oppressor?
The so-called white man.
Right. Okay, white man. Who is that white man?
I mean, you have a lot of them.
You can't name.
Chiefly
You
the
can't
safe.
put all of those with them, though, man.
No,
It says certain ones, man. You can do that.
it's not just certain ones, brother. They're all a part of this agenda.
Right.
Are they with you, brother?
You have a good one, man.
They-
Get out, brother. Yeah, they all with me.
Bro, you gotta separate from your enemy. Bro.
Get out, bro.
Get out.
In the 1800s, you couldn't do that. You would be lynched right now.
Right.
If you was caught walking with a white woman in the 1800s, you couldn't even look at a white woman back then.
Right.
Let the master find out that you're looking at his woman. You getting hung? No, you can't even look. You couldn't look back then.
Right.
All right, you getting lynched. It is what it is. Hey, certain men get their genitals cut off. All right, but you see how times has changed. But guess what? Nothing has really changed. It's still the same thing. But guess what? Everything is just more. You can just be free.
Right.
All right. There's no more morals here. All right. We hate each other. We don't keep no laws. We think we know it all. He thought he know it all. You tell me. It's a simple question, man. What's your nationality? If you don't, you say you don't know. All right. Well, hold on. You got to name them. There's a lot of so-called slave masters we can name.
Right.
Andrew Jackson.
Right.
Thomas Jefferson.
Right.
George Washington.
Right.
Abraham Lincoln.
Right.
What else? Willie Lynch.
Right.
Christopher Columbus.
Right.
Hernan Cortez. Right? You got King Leopold II. We could go on and on, man. All right, what else? What's his name? Francisco Pizarro Gonzalez. We could go all day on the slave masters, man. All right? Joe Biden is the slave master, man.
Right.
All right? We could go on and on. But guess what? You have to know who your enemy is, or you're gonna be lost. Give me what y'all holding? I could drop that. Give me Sirach, chapter 12, verse 16. Give me Sirach, chapter 12, and give me verse 10.
Sirach chapter 12 and verse 10. Verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
What the Lord said?
Never trust thy enemy.
And the Most High said you can never trust your enemy. You're never supposed to trust your enemy. Hey, family. Y'all got 2 minutes for the Bible?
For the Lord.
What scripture?
And the Lord said you're never supposed to trust your enemy. How you gonna know that you're not supposed to trust your enemy if you don't even know who your enemy is? Now, our people, we trust in the wrong people. I had this one sister say, yeah, I just got a problem with trusting everybody. But sister, that's your problem. You got certain easy to just tell their business to everybody.
All right.
All right, then it get leaked, then they try to play the victim. Well, hold on, you the one that's doing that. You know, did you not know by the first time you can't trust everybody? Have you not learned? And sister, you believe in the scriptures? See that? She has trust in her enemy.
Right.
How can you put trust in your enemy? In that man? Out of all, you really supposed to put your trust in God.
Right.
When you go into the etymology of the word trust, it goes back to confidence, faith. You putting confidence in him?
Man.
That's idolatry.
Right.
Read that again.
Sirach 12 and 10.
Get out.
Never trust thy enemy.
Read that again.
Never trust thy enemy.
What the Lord said?
Never trust thy enemy.
Meaning never, ever, ever. Who is your enemy? Not just the so-called white man, but you have other nations.
Right.
All right? The Arabs, they're your enemy, man.
Right.
Every nation that had you in slavery, you black, Hispanic, Native American man will be your enemy.
Right.
The so-called Chinese man is your enemy.
Right.
The so-called Japanese man is your enemy.
Right.
The Hamites, the Africans, those are your enemy.
Right.
The Egyptians, those are your enemy.
Right.
The Ethiopians, those are your enemies.
Right.
The fake Jews over there, those are your enemies.
Right.
Right.
All of these different nations, they're your enemies. So if you're trusting them, you're gonna be. We know you don't know what's going on. Hey, family, brothers, come learn your history.
Reading on. Never trust thy enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Just like iron rusteth, you heard that, brother? Just like iron rusteth, so is their wickedness. And around iron doesn't rust eventually. All right, over time, then it will start to rust. So is the so-called white man. Eventually, his true colors is going to show.
Right.
All right, he's going to show you, guess what, why you should never trust him in the first place. He's going to beguile you, then show you this is why you should never trust him. And you know what Jake do? Still trust him again.
Man.
All right? I mean, Jake do it all the time with women. They trust a woman. Women go out, be a harlot, and guess what? They take her back. She do it again. All right? It's the same thing in the world, man. Read on.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed.
It says what?
Yet take good heed.
See that you gotta be aware of the when you have to know your enemy. Not on a physical level, your enemy on the spiritual level is the spiritual demon Satan. You have to know Satan, man. You can't just come into this truth, you just lost. You just simple to everything. Because Satan knows you, man. You don't think he know you?
Right.
He knows everything about you.
Right.
He knows when you were born, your hometown. He know what spirits you deal with.
Right.
He know what to tempt you with.
Right.
What's gonna make you go off.
Right.
He knows when you're gonna get up in the morning.
Right.
He know what time you go to sleep. Alright? He know when you gotta get things together and you might not have enough time for reading. He knows all of these different things. So it's only right that you should know your enemy. You should know Satan. How do you know Satan? By his characteristics. Alright? When something feels good, 9 times out of 10 it's Satan.
Right.
Alright? And the brothers, if I just say, let's go home, let's wrap up camp. A lot of brothers, that kind of, okay. They did just get off work. You gotta say, hold it, that's Satan.
Right.
That's off.
Foolishness.
That's foolishness. Alright? You know, your parents, they say, you know what, hey, you know what? I don't know. Alright? We don't know. But your parents might say something, and guess what might feel good to you? Guess what? That's the spiritual demon Satan. Alright? You have to be aware of him. Not only that, Satan preys on the weak. Satan's going to attack you where you're weak. He's not going to attack you where you're strong at. But again, all of this is twofold. Never trust thy enemy. Though he croucheth himself, yet take good heed. Let's believe we're not taking our eyes off the so-called white man.
Right.
We're not taking our eyes off these other nations.
Right.
Right? Yeah, we might not say nothing. You might be at the so-called workplace. Maybe talking to you, dealing with your co-workers. Let's believe me, still taking good heed.
Right.
Read on.
Reading on. It says, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rest have not been altogether wiped away.
See that? Then you're gonna know that his wickedness has not been wiped away.
Right.
There's no wiping away the so-called white man's wickedness. He's created to be the wicked.
Right.
Look at him.
Look at him. Yes.
Wicked.
Peter for God.
Hey family, come hear the word. Wicked. Alright. Hey, what's the origin of Christmas, sir? Wicked. Read on.
Verse 12. Settle not by thee, lest when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou, at the last, remember my words and be pricked.
2 minutes, brother. Alright? And you can't sit the so-called right man at the right hand.
Latino.
Hey, uno minutos.
Latino.
Uno minutos.
Escucha la palabra.
Like where? Like where? See that? They got places to be rather than to hear the word of God.
15 years old.
That could change the. Yeah, they 15. Where the parents at, man?
Working.
Getting drunk,
Right.
smoking vapes.
Right.
Alright? Hey, this generation is finished, man. You can drop it. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3 and 18. Right? 3 and 18, man. This generation is finished.
Sad.
It's sad. We were just going into this last week. We see this generation, we shed a tear, man. They're finished. Just look at them. Not to make fun of them, just look at them. Right? You got 13-year-olds wearing makeup, trying to be fat, credit cards,
iPhone 16.
iPhone 15s, know how to work it and everything. With a crop top on, nappy headed, booty shorts on.
Right, man.
And don't know anything.
Right.
It's finished.
Right.
Bring this up.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 19.
Bring it out.
For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation.
It says what?
For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation.
This place has hope.
For horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation.
And the Lord said the horrible is the end of this unrighteous generation.
Right.
Hey, this Proverbs 30 and 11. This generation is unrighteousness. It's unrighteous. Like we said, it's to the point where you had an older generation, instead of them setting examples, they look up to the younger generation.
Yeah.
You got 40-year-old women, sew-ins, all right, trying to follow the young girls, still trying to keep up. That's off. You got the older jakes, all right, trying to them get fast money like they trying to still keep up with the younger jakes, man.
For real.
Yeah, you said what? Yeah, yeah, that's off. You're supposed to be the old. You're supposed to set an example. You're supposed to be looking up to you in righteousness. Guess what? It's backwards. It's the other way around. All right. Proverbs 30, 11.
Look at Proverbs 30 verse 11.
Right, it's supposed to whoever got it, man.
There is a generation that curseth their father.
It says what?
There is a generation that curseth their father.
It's a generation that cursing their father. They cussing out their father right now. I see dad. Hey, you got Esau, they do that, man. It was just one video of this Edomite. Y'all brothers got a minute for the word?
2 minutes for God.
Escucho, amigos. Alright. You got this one Edomite. He was cussing out his damn mom. His mom said, you gotta get off the game. She said, no, I'm not getting off the game. Get the F out the room. Alright? And then she said, guess what? It's time to eat dinner. You gotta get off the game. You've been on it all day. And you got the Edomite getting mad, man. And slam his damn PC. Right? Raging. That's what goes on. It was a certain point you couldn't dare talk back to your parents, man. You get popped in the mouth. Alright? You couldn't dare talk back to your father back then, man. Your father just give you that look, you know what time it is. Your uncle give you that look, you better not. That's that fear that our fathers and our mothers had over us. Guess what? Now the parents fear their children. Alright, they scared of the children, man. Literally. Scared of the kids.
I was gonna say, I don't know if I've seen this. You had two brothers, what's it called, beat up their high school coach because they didn't get one in the game. Yeah, in Texas. Twins.
Yeah, they could kill somebody like that, man.
Right.
Jumping them. Beating up the elder. What happened to the respect? Read on it.
Coach.
It reads, there is a generation that curseth their father and doth not bless their mother.
Right.
There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes.
That are what?
That are pure in their own eyes.
Right, this generation is pure. It's all about weed smoke. The latest fashion. Right? Yeah, you'll drip the latest, but your spirit might be outdated. Alright? Worried about the vapes. Alright? That's off. This is the vapes is a newly, we didn't have vapes growing up, man. Wasn't no vape pens. Now you got the little Roderick going to the bathroom.
Right.
Using a vape. Yeah, blueberry in the 8th grade.
Man.
Using the vapes, hiding it. We didn't have all of that stuff. This generation, they peer in their old eyes. Men, all they worried about is the women, how to get the most women.
Right.
Eve just worried about falling in love. All of this stuff is not reality, man.
Right.
Read on.
It reads, there's a generation that are pure in their own.
Trying to set up, hold on, maybe it's some after school programs we can set up. Guess what? That's not gonna work. Maybe, okay, we need more police on the street. No, that's not gonna work, man. Why? Because you can't go against the curses of Deuteronomy 28. You can't go against certain prophecies that the Most High has set up. The Lord is causing all of this wickedness to be on the earth, man. He's causing this wickedness to abound. The love of many to wax cold. You can't go against this prophecy. Alright? The end is gonna come. You can't escape the end.
Right.
Alright, they make those end of the world movies, people trying to escape and run away. Guess what? You can't escape the end. You have to accept it. The end is here, man. And it's gonna come. Only thing you could do as possibly get saved out of it. But realistically, a lot of people are not going to be saved.
Right.
In the truth and out of the truth. When you dive deep into it, you go into the statistics, you link up the different prophecies, a lot of people are not going to be saved.
Right.
Only a small remnant. Few. Alright, read on. Read this.
Revelation 18:4.
Right.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people.
Do what?
Come out of her, my people.
Read on.
That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Or what?
For her sins have reached unto heaven."
The sins of Babylon the Great has reached to the heavens. You got a minute for the word, for the Bible?
Huh?
You got a minute for the Bible?
Bible?
Yes. Bible. Yes, no, maybe so. She drunk, I figured. Are you intoxicated? Are you intoxicated? Are
You
you?
actually say that actually it was.
I'm asking. Are you intoxicated?
No, actually, you actually developed that.
Huh?
English?
Spirits.
What's your?
He's really.
Yeah, she's intoxicated. It ain't going nowhere. You gotta sober up, sister. Well, that's all we gonna say. You gotta sober up. You gotta give me 1 Peter 5:8. You out here in the cold on Michigan Avenue, where anything can happen.
Right.
A spirit could just put you in the bag right now, and put you in that black truck. You don't know what's going on. Right? Read this.
1 Peter 5:8.
Bring it out.
Be sober, be vigilant.
The Lord say,
Be sober, be vigilant.
be drunk.
Be sober, be
The
vigilant.
Most I say,
Be sober, be vigilant.
Read on.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour.
and I know you believe in Jesus Christos.
Actually, you didn't say that right.
I know you believe in Jesus Christos.
You didn't say that right.
Jesus.
No, you didn't say that right.
I know, but look, you believe in Christ.
You didn't say that right.
You believe in Christ.
No,
You do. Deep down inside, you do.
no,
And it's a demon on you that's telling you no.
no, that's you.
No, that's you.
That's you.
That's you, Satan. That's you.
No.
We know you, Satan.
Right.
You gotta sober up.
Right.
Alright? You gotta come out of that, whatever you had to drink. Because you're an Israelite princess.
Right.
You're supposed to be keeping the commandments of God right now.
That's right.
You're supposed to have on the dress. That's you.
So you're actually like telling yourself that everything is up to me.
No.
So
You supposed to not eat.
go over there.
You supposed to
Go
not be
over
eating
there.
pastor.
Go over there.
Alright? You supposed to have your hair wrap on. And you supposed to be keeping the Sabbath day right now.
Right.
In the house reading your scriptures.
Right.
Teaching your family. Well, guess what are the daughter of Zion doing?
Oh,
In
Zion?
the streets. Alright? Proverbs 7:10. In the streets drunk. Give me Titus
They say.
chapter 2 and verse number 12.
Look at
They
Proverbs
say.
7 and verse
Brother,
10.
chime in, brother, chime in.
And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtile of her. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house.
Or what?
Her feet abide not in her house.
She's at home.
Her feet abide not in her house.
You're supposed to be in the house.
Right.
Shame fast.
Right.
You're supposed to have a certain level of discretion to you.
Me?
Yes, you.
What?
What do you mean, why? Because the Lord said so, that's why.
Right.
Your God, your creator said so.
My creator.
Yes, your creator.
Who said?
Says the Bible.
Who said my creator?
The Lord said your creator. He just read that
I
again.
don't think you know my creator.
Proverbs 7 and verse
We know your creator.
No, but I.
Read on.
Tell me my creator.
Proverbs 7 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
She is loud and stubborn, and her feet abide not in her house.
You're supposed to be in the house right now. Right now, your feet is not in your house right now. Your feet is on Michigan
But
Ave.
I'm actually telling you.
Having
that
your
I
enemies
need
laugh.
help.
Look at you.
So if I need help.
What you need help
you're
with?
actually telling me.
What you
that
need help with?
I need help to like be into this. What is this called?
What do you need help with?
What is this called? Shelter. I need shelter.
Physical shelter?
I need shelter.
Physical shelter?
I need shelter.
Physically, yeah, like a building?
I need shelter.
You need a place to stay?
So I need shelter.
You need place to stay.
Please help me. I need shelter.
All
Are
right.
you actually like giving me a hard time because I need shelter?
No. We
Yes.
try to give you spiritual shelter. sister.
Yes, because I need shelter.
We-
Why are you actually making
You're
fun of
lost
me?
right now. We're not
Why are
making
you-
fun of you.
Yes, you are.
How?
Because you told me blah 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 shelter blah blah blah. Because I need shelter. Why? I need shelter
All right,
right now.
you need shelter. Guess what? It's a Walgreens
There's-
across the street. That's
So
the
no
shelter.
one actually. 20,
Yes, you drunk.
20
You can
people.
smell it.
20 people
Give me
here.
Titus chapter
No,
2.
actually, like give me shelter
All right.
right here.
Book of Titus, chapter 2, and verse number 12.
Get out.
Teaching us that denying ungodliness and worldly lust,
And what?
and worldly lust,
What is getting drunk?
and worldly
What
lust,
is alcoholism?
and worldly lust.
You gotta deny worldly lust.
20 people here. no
See that? Look at
shelter.
that. Drunk in the streets. You can't make this up, man.
But if I need
Hey,
to
family.
help, I need help.
You say what? Read on.
We should live soberly.
We should
What?
We should live soberly,
You the one?
righteously, and godly in the present world.
See that?
I need help. And no
Brother.
one needs shelter.
What's going on, brother? In the red
I
cap.
need help. I need shelter. And you guys shun me. What the fuck?
We're not shunning you. You don't want to take correction. That's what it is.
You guys tell me that.
We giving you hope.
Shelter,
Hey,
shelter.
brother, what's your nationality? What's your nationality? You said what? Yeah. You said black? Alright, are you the color of this microphone? What's your skin color?
But you actually
So are you black?
know things. I'm here.
You're not black.
I need
Right.
help.
Do you know who gave you that word black? You said what? The whites. So if the whites gave you that black and you're not actually black, why would you believe them? See that? But guess what? We gotta take that out of our head, brother. We gotta wake up to who we truly are. So if I ask you what is your true nationality, what would you say? You don't know? Jeremiah, you said what? Isaiah 1 and 3. We're gonna show you. Deuteronomy 28 and 1. 29 and 1.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
So, brother, if you see yourself on this sign, you will be an Israelite. Alright? You will be a king on the earth. You will be a part of God's chosen people. Alright, the Lord created these people on the sign, the Israelites, to be the greatest people on the earth. Alright? But due to our disobedience, because we hard-headed, due to our disobedience and not listening to God, God placed us in these conditions that we're living in right now.
Right.
Alright? Poverty, gang violence,
Right.
why we in the trenches. So all of these things happen because our Planned Parenthood,
Right.
the abortion rate at an all-time high,
Uh-huh.
right? We mistreating our women, all right? Our women being harlots in the streets.
Right.
All of this is because God, we disobeyed. Now bring us out, Isaiah 1 and 3.
Isaiah 1 and 3.
Look it out.
The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know.
But what?
But Israel doth not know.
So an ox and an ass, which is a donkey, know how to get back home. But guess what? Israel don't know how to get back home, man. We don't know what home. If I would ask you what is home, what would you say? You said what? Huh? Not necessarily. Because you might have a man that's Chinese and he might be born in America. His home is not here, although he was born here. His home is China because that's where his roots come from. Where do our roots come from? Where's our history at? You said what? Hidden? It is hidden. Where is it hidden in this Bible? Be honest, do we so-called black people want to read the Bible? We don't even want to read at all. So how much more the Bible? The Bible. So everything makes sense. Any questions? All praises to the Most High. Alright, all praises to the Most High. The word going out, man. Or was it? Huh? Cool. Alright. Alright, take care, brother. Hey, brother. brother in the back.
Yes, Jake.
Our brother's got a minute for the word, for the Bible. We got one question. $1,000.
That's a wise brother right
$1,000 right now. You ready to answer it?
there. He wants $1,000.
Do you celebrate Christmas? You do? What's the origin of Christmas? If you answer this correctly, we'll pack up and leave. Huh?
Occupation is a crime. Free
Why are you coming back for it?
Why would God,
You're a
if you're
heathen.
the chosen people, why do you have to kill innocent people for that land? If
Look,
you guys were really the chosen people,
Listen,
if God
listen.
wanted you in that land,
Real
He
fast.
wouldn't make you kill innocent people for
Listen,
that
listen.
land.
You getting the
Listen.
chosen people.
Occupation
You
is
getting
a
the chosen
crime.
people mixed up.
Right.
The people that's doing that, the people that's doing that to y'all, those are not even the real chosen people.
Right.
They're not
It
even.
doesn't- I don't know what your argument is. Well, your argument is
You don't even know
guys are
our
chosen people. Are you justifying the killing of innocent people?
No, look, listen. What's happening?
Ethnic cleansing is a crime.
Listen, what's happening to you over there? That has nothing to do with
You
us.
can't exterminate a whole population
But
for
you
that
are.
land.
Are you an Arab, correct?
Yes, I'm Palestinian Syrian.
But that land doesn't even belong to the Arabs at all.
Right.
It
So
does
y'all
belong-
fighting over a land that don't even belong to
Explain
both
why
of y'all.
Explain why my great-great-grandma was there. Explain why my grandma was there. Explain why
Because you had
my
Muslim
mom was born
conquest
there.
over the Levant. You had Ishmaelites during the Persian and Mede Empire. Have you heard of that?
Explain the millions that were fucking displaced.
What millions that was killed? Look, what about the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that was killed?
Right.
What about the Arabs, that so-called Palestinians that had black people in slavery? What about
What
that?
about that?
What about that? Why do you think a lot of black people are Muslim now?
750,000 Palestinians were displaced.
That's good. You're not even
That is not good.
You're not even a real Palestinian.
Palestinian.
Do you know Palestine goes back to a son of Ham,
There was a bunch of
which
people
are
there.
Africans, which are dark-skinned nations?
So you guys think it's okay to displace all those people because you guys think that it's your land?
Look, we don't give a damn about
you
that.
Want to kick out all those
And
people?
until you
think
give a
it's
damn
your
about this, we don't give a damn about what's going on right now.
Right.
Right? We're happy that that's going over there.
Right.
That's what you call judgment.
Right.
You can't put God's chosen people in slavery and think you're gonna get away with it.
Right.
There's people displaced. There's people
Well, what about the children? What about the children of our people?
You're saying you don't care because of that?
We don't give a damn.
That's disgusting. There's people dying.
We don't give a damn.
displaced.
All praises to the Most High. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. You're not even supposed to be in America right now.
Right.
Why are you not in a dress? You're a Muslim, right? You're a Muslim, right? Why are you not even in a dress? So they come over into America, they freak off, and they do whatever they want to do. Hey, if you was over there right now, you wouldn't dare talk to me like this. You would be silent. You would be silent. So down to Palestine. Allah is not real. You serve a rock. You serve a rock. Give me Psalms 96 and 5.
All right.
Free Palestine. You guys are
Psalms 96 and 5. You serve a
Free
rock.
Palestine. Free
You serve a
Palestine.
rock.
Palestine will be free. Mark my words. Palestine will be free.
Psalms 96 and 5.
Palestine will be
For all the gods of the nations are idols.
What the Lord said?
For all the gods of the nations are idols.
You think a hug is gonna? What is a hug gonna do? People are still going to die.
Right.